In a quiet village, surrounded by towering mountains and gentle rivers, a young man named Adrian lived. Each day, his mind was a storm. Memories of the past weighed him down, and fears of the future kept him from rest. As the village slept, Adrian sat awake, longing for peace but unsure how to find it. One afternoon, as the sun warmed the village square, Adrian overheard travelers speaking of an old man who lived high in the hills. Once a renowned psychologist, he left the city behind to live in solitude by nature. They said he could guide lost souls towards stillness. For the first time in a long while, hope flickered inside Adrian. Adrian set out at dawn. He crossed rivers, climbed steep paths, and walked through dense forests. Each step was a mix of exhaustion and determination. Days blurred together until, finally, at the edge of the village, a small wooden cottage wrapped in ivy welcomed him. He reached the serene mountain village, and touched by time. On the porch, the wise old man, calm as a river, sat in stillness. Adrian approached, his voice barely a whisper. "Sir, I'm lost in my thoughts. I cannot rest. Can you help me?" The old man opened his eyes and smiled. The wise man stood and filled a glass to the brim with water. He handed it to Adrian and said, "Walk to the end of the road and back. But do not spill a drop." Adrian took a deep breath and began to walk, the glass steady in his hands. As Adrian walked, the village came alive. Children laughed, dogs barked, shopkeepers called out, but he did not look away. Not a drop fell. Every step was slow, every motion deliberate, his focus unwavering. Adrian returned, holding the glass aloft, still full. The wise man smiled and asked, "Did you notice the world as you walked? The children, the wind?" Adrian realized he had seen nothing. His mind was only on the water. The old man spoke softly. "When you stay in the present moment, there is no fear, no regret. You are not thinking of yesterday or tomorrow. You are simply here, and in that moment." Adrian understood. As the sun set behind the mountains, Adrian walked home, no longer lost in the storm of his mind. Peace wasn't something he needed to chase, it was always here in this very moment. If this story inspired you, take a moment to like the video and share it with someone who needs peace today, and subscribe for more stories that bring wisdom, calm, and inspiration. Until the next story, stay present, stay peaceful.